always tries to do right by the people in his life who are important to him. Right? That's really all you can ask of a person. Work hard, do right by your friends. Right? So one morning, he wakes up with every intention of reporting to his job. He's a plumber.
Yeah.
And he discovers that the person he loves most in the whole world has been kidnapped. Now, I don't know if anybody in here has ever had that happen to them. Woo! Several people. Woo! Happens to me every week. No, it doesn't. It's a very unusual situation. It's very. If you really take a moment to think about this little plumber's headspace, right? You think, wow, that would be really terrible to have happen. You wake up, oh, I think I will go work on some drains today. Maybe help some people whose pipes are clogged. It will be, perhaps not a special day, but a useful day. That's all you can ask of above ground, is that you prove of some use to someone during the day. That's really all you can expect. But instead, there's a little note that says, I kidnapped your princess and she's gone forever. So he abandons all of his daily errands and he takes to the sewers beneath the city to find the evil dragon. Now this is a noble thing for a fellow to do, to just go pursuing a dragon. He doesn't have any real weapons. He has an unusual ability to grow to twice his normal size and shoot fire. But it's unclear whether he already knows about this ability or learns about it on the fly. But on his quest to find the evil dragon, he finds there's all these creatures who desire his death, who thirst for his blood, they would kill him as soon as look at him. Some of them will hurt him without even trying. He only just touches them and it's like it's poison. He loses a third of his life. It's terrible. It's terrible. It was so safe back home working in the sewers, and now it's a world full of peril and fear and dread. And it's not cool. It's very hard to deal with, but he remains focused on his goal. And he stomps on the evil creatures' heads and they disappear. And he breaks the bricks with his head. He's so mad. And the bricks shatter into pieces, and some of them give him coins, and he puts them in his pocket and he keeps on going. Keeps on going. He arrives at the lair of the evil, horrible dragon, terrible guy. And there's a lake of fire underneath him. If he makes one wrong move, he will be consumed. He will be consumed. You think about the lake of fire. Let's all just take a moment to think about the lake of fire. Who among us really wants to fall into the lake of fire? No one. No one. We may crave death in various ways, but the lake of fire is not the way that we think of doing it. Right? We want a peaceful death, not the lake of fire. Nothing peaceful about being consumed in the lake of fire. But there he is on a bridge, and the music is going back and forth, like that, and he's fighting the evil, horrible dragon over the lake of fire, who's throwing axes at him. It's just a terrible, horrible. He's not used to fighting dragons. He's a fucking plumber. 0 dragons on the resume prior to today. He arrives at the lair, and he remains focused on the person he loves. All else in his life has been put to the side. He's singular in his focus, and he defeats the evil dragon, and the bridge disappears, and the dragon is consumed by a flame, and the door behind the dragon opens, and our friend goes in, and his girlfriend isn't there. But another friend of his who he didn't even know was missing is there. Who's been sitting there all alone with no champion to seek him out, ready to starve to death in the dark. But he doesn't dwell on that when he sees his friend. He's very relieved to see his friend. And he says, "Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle." Dark and it smelled like sulfur. I wondered if I'd wait to find myself in flames. Felt pretty sure my life was over. I kept my hat on just for luck. Sang simple tunes the whole night through. I heard the screams way down in the darkness as I waited here for you. Yeah, when you came in, I could breathe again. I saw some guys dressed up like sorcerers, blue robes that floated above the ground. They came and went, and I was frightened for my life. I tried not to make a sound. Just when my solitude was closing in, I heard a howl like screeching tires. And I told you the one thing I know how to say, through the bright ringing drum of 8-bit choirs. Yeah, when you came, yeah, I could breathe again. Yeah.